Hey guys, Jin Graves here, doing another Spartan challenge daily thing. This one's for the 27th. I actually got a good number done on this day, so really good. I got to do some actual manga reviews off a part of these. I might wait and do besides these ones. I might wait and do some of the bigger ones later on. Like Yatsuba and some of the other ones, just so I can kind of clean off my area after I get done. But anyway, so we got Yokai Watch Volume 9. This one is pretty good. Like I always tell y'all, I always like to know what I'm reading on the back of it. Magical Girl Site 4 and 5. I read 6 on the 27th, so it's 3. Then I read How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. This one's a little weird. I still enjoyed it, but this is until the second volume comes out. Really can't say if I can add this on my favorite shelf or not, being a dungeon crawly one. You know. My Hero Academia Vigilante, guys. This one different. I really in the timeline, I don't know where this is because they have different things. Like one of the guys talks to, instead of like bringing up heroes, which they do that too. They actually do like go in and have a conversation with Eraserhead. All Might's kind of in it at different parts. Different stuff like that. You kind of see one of Deku, but he's blacked out, kind of. So I think this one kind of is a little bit before My Hero Academia that we know of, but it's a little weird. So I'll have to get more into that on this one, because one of the other big things, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong or not. I don't think I am. In the regular My Hero Academia, if y'all ever remember, All Might having a cape. I don't remember that at all. But at some point in this one, they show a kind of like a picture where he's got a cape. So I kind of think this one is before the My Hero Academia that we know of, but not that far off. So I'm not sure. One Punch Man Volume 14. Love this one. I'll have to go back and see if I have made a One Punch Man manga review. I don't think I have, but anyway, so I'll talk about it in this one. This one I love. If you're into the series, this isn't going to be like a big spoiler. It is a little bit of a spoiler, though, so I just want you to be wary about the next couple of seconds or whatever. So anyway, you know how Genos, the cyborg guy with the robot arms and stuff, is his pupil and whatnot. The guy that we see in the last volume, the martial arts guy with the legs and everything, at the end of this volume actually asked for him to be his master, if he can be his disciple and stuff. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. I just thought it was really funny that now Saitama is basically up to 2 people that want to be his disciples. And he, gave him the same answer he gave Genos, no, I don't want to take on a disciple, so we'll see where it goes from there. Hopefully book 15 will give us a little more in-depth stuff about that, but it was pretty cool. The other funny thing about this one is there's not that many chapters in this. I think there's about 4. It's 4. Probably about the second half of the 3rd chapter is when Saitama actually shows up. So it's really funny how that happens, where it's not really that big of a thing. Like you think like a bunch of the people are going to die and stuff because Saitama's not there, and then here he is. He pops up. So it was pretty funny. And then Bleach 73. We have one more to go of this series before that's it. Finished. However you want to say it, Finn. I'm not I'm not sure how they're going to end it though. Really, from what I would think is what they've covered in this one so far is it should be, the last one should be at least double the size of this one, just to cover it up, but probably it won't be, and so I'm not sure how they can cover what they need to do in 10 chapters. So my brother's read the end of Bleach, and I'm not 100% sure. He said that he didn't like it. Sometimes a lot with manga and TV shows and stuff, we usually differ in opinion. I guess because I look into it more. We've kind of done that on and off with the Marvel stuff on Netflix. So I'm not 100% sure on that. With the Marvel stuff, how I told him that you should watch it is kind of put yourself in that character's shoes and what they are. Watch Jessica Jones like if you were a detective. Watch Luke Cage, if you were walking down the streets of Harlem. Um, you know, Kind of that whole mindset of that person. Um, you know, Daredevil like a lawyer, and Iron Fist like basically like you're a kid that the whole world has changed before. Like if you moved out of your hometown and come back years later and it's all different, stuff like that. So I'm not 100% sure. As far as I know, though, from what they've done in this, I feel like the ending's going to be rushed and I probably won't like it like he has. So we might agree on this one. I'm not 100% sure, though. But yeah, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm at 56 from day 26. So this will put me up to 63. I have about 8 left to hit that 71 mark, and then next week I'm going to try and read 30 for the whole week. So hopefully I get a good week that week. Um, anyway, though, guys, that's going to be it for this Spartan Challenge day, day 27. I got a couple more books I want to get done tonight. That way I can do that one and kind of get myself caught up, before we get to the end. But just because this weekend I kind of have different stuff to do. More so like future like hangout nights and stuff when we would do like our D&D night and stuff. We've taken a break for a little bit. So I'm going to go talk to some of my friends about it, see what we want to do. I might tape some of those thoughts, opinions down on the bottom if you think it would be cool. Me taping some of that or whatnot. Y'all might like some of the board games or whatever that we play. You may not. So it just depends. I know my channel is mostly going to stick to manga and anime and stuff like that. Mostly manga. But I might spill over a little bit into some video games and into TV shows and some other stuff like that. But really, that's about it. So, not too much. Just stuff to go along with like my daily life. Um, you know, so I would have to agree. If y'all have seen one of in City Swede's last vlogs, I'd have to agree with him on the whole not telling everybody about like a manga collection if you have a big one, because then that's what people classify you as. So I think for me it's more like my character. A lot of people think that my character is a lot better, especially with all the different stuff that I do. I don't think that most of it relies on manga. Manga is just kind of more of my, I guess you would say, like power. Not like a superpower, but you're like, oh wow, if he's read this much, then he must like a lot of different things. So kind of the whole like nerd genre thing. Anyway, though, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I will catch y'all in another one. Probably gonna do some manga reviews on some of these newer ones, especially Vigilantes and how not to summon a demon lord. And then I'll catch y'all on another one. So Anyway, June Graves signing off. I'll see y'all in another video. Bye.